Welcome to week 4. To recap week 3, during week 3 we got to introduce one actual healthy meal a day in addition to our shakes, bars, and snacks. During week 4, after meeting with Brittany, we were happy with the progress we were making, and she has now empowered me to add one healthy meal and one healthy snack a day to the basic program. We also have introduced further exercise into the program, and we're introducing more and more, depending less on the band and more on our behavior. What did I notice during the course of the last week? I noticed for a long time I wasn't feeling the old restriction that you got with the band and the early satiety that we got with the band. I haven't had it adjusted, I haven't had anything done to it, but I'm already feeling full with smaller portions. So I believe that my system and my esophagus and my stomach are resetting to me behaving the way I should have been behaving all along. So during week 4, I chose for my week 4 supper this night on a hot day, a healthy meal that contains a healthy tuna dish with an avocado salsa. The ingredients in the salsa are very simple and easy to find. 1 whole avocado, a quarter of a finely chopped purple onion, some fresh chopped tomatoes from the garden, and the tops of 2 green onions. In addition to that, I'll add some lemon juice and some cilantro for taste. To save time for us, I took the liberty of pre-chopping these ingredients. I worked a full day today, so I really didn't want to spend a whole lot of time cooking tonight. So, very simple dish, easy to prepare, is going to go great for a warm evening. Next, just a little dash of cilantro for color and flavor. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And the juice of about half of 1 large lemon. We're going to toss this so the flavors will mix. Breaking that avocado up. You don't want to mash your avocado. We're not making guacamole, we're making a salsa. So we want large avocado chunks in there. We're going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper, because I add a little bit of salt and pepper to everything. Okay, so now we're going to let this sit for just a few minutes. We're going to heat our skillet, and then we're going to do our tuna. You want to heat your skillet to a medium heat. You can use any kind of skillet you want. I think the best results are with a well-seasoned cast iron skillet, kind of like my grandmother used to use. In fact, this skillet used to belong to my grandmother, so it's got years of love in it. We're going to cook this tuna for about 2 minutes on each side. You can cook it more or less depending on your temperature preference. I like mine about medium. Some people like it very rare. Some people like it more well done. Whatever is your preference is fine, but it's better to undercook than overcook really good tuna. You can also substitute any thick, coarse, cold water fish for this dish. I generally believe that cold water fish are better for you than the warm water fish. And so I'm a big fan of tuna. I also like halibut, which is also a good cold water fish for us. And I'm going to say that's just about enough. So we're going to pull those off. That's a nice medium texture for tuna, in my opinion. So my tuna's cooked to what I consider a medium rare kind of condition. We're going to spoon a little salsa on the side, and it's time for dinner. The tuna is cooked to what I consider a medium rare texture. This is a good healthy fish for us. There's a little bit of fat in the salsa from the avocado, but it's good healthy fat. And we are allowed a little bit of fat. No starch and very little carbohydrate in this dish, which will keep us where we want to be on our carbohydrate protein mixture. As you can see here, after the first week, the rate of weight loss goes down. So we had the 8-pound weight loss the first week, which was mostly water weight and salt restriction. Then we had 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds the second week. Here again, 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds the third week. And I expect a similar outcome during the fourth week. The goal is not to shred weight really fast and put it back on. The goal is to reset that band or reset that surgery that you've had so that you retrain yourself to do the things you did originally when you had the surgery. I already feel the restriction. I already feel the satiety. I do not any longer feel compelled to eat everything on my plate. So far, no matter how many pounds I've lost, I feel like I've been a success so far. Join us next week. We'll see how week 4 goes. Next week will be week 5, which will be over the hump for me, with more to come. Thanks for watching. See you next week.